Hello and welcome back for another episode of Another Smash podcast. I'm your host JPW and with me is Dave. First pick of the day we're going to talk about, which is the most recent one, shows Luigi readying his poltergust, glowing like he would for a final smash attack.
Now, we discussed this last week, JP. We were onto this. I think we'll have to put in a little snippet in our podcast here. I can see Luigi having his what's that vacuum called? The poltergust?
Yeah, I would love Luigi to actually take charge of that now.
Yeah.
And, well, it was actually a very obvious change here, I think. I mean, Luigi needed a better final smash. Negative Zone is so...
Yeah, he did.
lame.
He definitely did. and a lot of others still need better final smashes, so it'll be interesting to see how many get new final smashes, how many are sticking with their old ones. I think we've seen Samus still seems to have her old one.
Still stick with her old one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she still breaks into Zero Suit Samus. I'm hoping that's still around. I don't know, he kind of trolled us without showing what happens afterwards.
No, he didn't show us. I imagine he'd start sucking them all up into the vacuum, which would be a one-hit KO.
We're talking about Luigi now? Sorry, I thought we were still talking about Samus.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, we actually didn't see it explode.
Yeah. Okay, so going back to last Tuesday, because we do these on a Tuesday, we don't actually cover the pick of that day. Anyway, here's a comparison of characters with and without their outlines on the 3DS version. They also give off a different impression in 3D, so customize the look however you like. And you can see the comparison there that Sakurai's posted on the Miiverse.
Yeah.
It does look like it could be very difficult to see the characters without those outlines. It makes them stick out more, and on a smaller screen you're gonna need to see where you are.
Yeah, I reckon it looks much better with the outlines, and I'm worried some characters will actually camouflage into the background if you don't have them on.
Yeah.
For example, Link looks like he could camouflage
into that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea they're there now.
At least we've got the option to turn them on and off. I think that's a good option.
Also, this is the first time he's mentioned Smash Brothers 3DS will be in 3D.
Yeah, it is, actually, isn't it?
I always got the vibe that he couldn't pull it off in 3D, because it'd be quite confusing in a way, wouldn't it? A fighting game in 3D. Especially Smash Brothers game, that's really going to
playing Smash Brothers, trying to keep your DS still.
So
especially with the 3DS XLs, because it's so hard to get that sweet spot sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. Most people will probably have the 3D off like normal, though.
Yeah, I think they would. Moving on to the next picture. Here's a giant attack item, the Ore Club. It's made of minerals mined on the Mountain of the Gods. This bulky weapon can even unleash tornadoes. So this is a weapon from Kid Icarus, I imagine, because Sonic's using it against Pit.
Icarus.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never got that weapon, so...
Oh, okay.
Was it even a weapon? I don't know.
Had clubs of some sort in Kid Icarus as weapons, didn't they? Yeah.
I don't know. I was more after the gauntlets and the bows.
What do you think of that eye on the Ore Club, JP?
It kind of looks like the eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
It does. I can see the similarity.
Yeah, there's so many jokes on it lately. I think the eye is more... I don't know. I haven't seen the eye in ages.
You haven't seen it in ages, haven't you? Seen the recent Hobbit movies?
Oh, yeah. I do like Sonic has the Ore Club and not Pit. And in a way, it almost looks like Sonic has his own wings there. Moving on to the next one anyway, let's not babble on. Pick of the day. Oh, Uncle Andros. He really isn't very considerate. Now, I just love Fox, and that's about it. But I don't know, is that a reference to Star Fox or anything?
You haven't seen Andros in the Star Fox games?
I've seen Andros in Star Fox games. I mean, who hasn't? Yeah, but it looks like it'll be pretty much the same move where he
Yeah.
shoots pixels out his mouth. I was kind of wishing he had the hands this time round from Lilac Wars. But I think it's a very boring assist trophy, but yeah. Now we come on to Pokemon Tower, or Prism Tower, sorry. Pick of the day, here's the Prism Tower stage for the 3DS version. The battle begins on ground level right in front of the tower.
I do question why he used Olimar for this. Where's Lucario at? I mean,
And now there's another two pictures actually here, once again.
yeah, it's one of those tricky ones.
You'll have to climb the tower by securing footholds like these moving platforms. Then by the time you reach the top, the sun is already setting. The view from up there is quite a treat. This stage has me a little bit intrigued. I mean, does it go all the way up to the top and stay there? Or does it come back down? Or is it like Rumble Falls where it keeps on going up and up and up?
I don't think it'd keep going up and up.
Okay, so you think it'll stop here?
I don't see it going any higher than that. It could drop back down. It is a nice stage though. I like that they've taken Prism Tower from the Pokemon X and Y games and turned it into a really unique kind of stage.
Yeah. I also like how he's being more descriptive with the stages right now. He's actually showing them out or showing how far they go into depth.
Yeah, like with the stages that move around to different parts. Yeah.
I mean, he did it with Super Mario 3D Land, and now he's doing it with this. Because before he just showed us stages and nothing really else. But I don't know much about Pokemon, so where's this from exactly?
It's from the Pokemon X and Y games, the most recent ones on 3DS.
So it's recent.
So yeah, the Prism Tower is like the in Lumios City, which is dead center of like the whole region in the X and Y games.
Yeah.
That I was expecting a save glitch joke actually. This isn't the first time we've seen Prism Tower. I think we've seen it previously. A glimpse of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the big Night Sky one or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what's with those platforms on the side? Do you think those move around or?
Which ones?
There's these two yellow platforms on the side, and what I'm thinking of, will they actually rotate around or will they just move up and down?
That's interesting actually. You don't actually see this top part in the games at all.
So what I'm hoping for is we actually fight inside that on that little cage platform thingy or whatever it is.
Yeah, you probably jump on that, takes you all the way to the top, and then it'll probably like disappear or something. You have to jump back onto the top. Jump off onto the top.
Yeah.
I don't know where it would go from there, but
yeah, it'll be an interesting stage when it finally comes.
So this is a 3DS exclusive stage, isn't it?
Yeah. Wonder if we'll get Pokemon Stadium for Wii U again.
Okay, now we're definitely going off track.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a very interesting month actually, this month, Dave.
Yeah? Why is that, JP?
Because for the first time ever since it was announced in June, he's revealed characters every month. Now all of a sudden, he revealed no one in March.
Yeah, we talked about this last week. We were expecting Yoshi for the Yoshi's New Island release, or any veteran returning really. And I even said, look, we won't get the whole month without a new character, but it happened, and I'm surprised.
I'm actually curious. Is he planning something big, or is it just another newcomer at a direct?
It could just be that he wanted to focus on other things this month, because what have we had this month? We've had quite a few assist trophies.
Quite a few new items.
Yep.
New detail on some of the stages. So we've still got a good range of stuff this month. I don't know, it just feels odd we're not getting a character this month. Is he gearing us up for a big trailer where he reveals like 3 or 4 in one of the trailers?
I can imagine that
like,
happening at E3. I don't think it'll happen any sooner. We might
yeah,
get a direct before then showing a newcomer. But
yeah.
I did still expect
Mm.
at least one veteran every month because it's just kind of it's what we're used to
Yeah.
now. It's what he's been doing, giving us at least one a month. We need our monthly dose, JP.
Yeah,
If we don't get a character in that month, we
I was
start
kind of
losing our
hoping you'd
minds.
reveal Falcon today.
Yeah, it could have been Falcon, could have been
Yeah,
Ice Climbers, could have been Ness. Uh,
yeah. Actually, something that is coming up though is the Fire Emblem Awakening 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary. Would Sakurai acknowledge something like that?
uh, we can always hope.
I think he's usually just done like the big anniversaries,
Yeah, true.
like for those really old games.
Mm. But yeah, we need our daily dose.
Daily dose. You want a
Yeah.
character every day.
I wonder if he'll go all out with a big trailer or if he'll just give us newcomers when we need them.
Well, I've loved the trailers that we've had so far.
Yeah,
Um,
quite
for
good. They build up the hype.
they definitely do. Like even for Rosalina, I'm no Rosalina fan, but
Yeah,
just watching that trailer, and we got to see the Mario Kart stage for the first time, the Rainbow Road stage, I
yeah.
should
I kind
say.
of wish it was on Wii U. I hope there's a Wii U version
Yeah, and then
because that looks so HD and so well done.
the little Mac trailer, there was nothing that could build more hype than that. I
Yeah,
mean,
the little Mac was amazing.
it was.
It was so short though, but it showed what it needed to. I'm still curious if we'll get Doc Lewis cheering him on. I don't know. Do we have time to talk about your roster, Dave?
No more roster talk. I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave it at that, JP.
Well, thank you for tuning in to another Smash podcast. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all next week.